So we're going to talk about lenses right now. Okay. So first thing about the lenses is that it has just three components within itself. First one is focus, zoom, and then the aperture. Aperture is a ring which is over here inside the lens. If you see, it's a ring which gets opened up when you pull out this one. But when you go for Canon, right, you will not have this little lever here to pull it out. In Canon, it's all controlled mechanically. So this is the mechanism for controlling it. Okay. So in Nikon, they have this thing where you can just check the aperture. You can also see whether any fungus or some formation is there. Normally, lens will be damaged if there is any fungus in the glasses. Okay, that's one of the reasons why the glasses get damaged. Or if you put it down, there will be a scratch over there. Okay, so either of these reasons why a lens is damaged, and we should always keep the lens in a warm place, warm and dry place. It should not be in cold place. In cold place, if it's there, there is a good chance of fungus to form inside the glasses. Okay, so the next ring over here is the zoom ring. So zoom ring has the radius over here from 24 to 70. So this is the actual radius where it can zoom in. This is the minimum level of viewability. Okay, so you will be starting to see things from 24, or you can start focusing on things from 24, and then it can go till 70. Okay, so when you're in 70, you will not be able to see anything, any object in 24. For example, the range of the lens would be like this always. Okay, wherever you go, you can just take it like this. This is the range of the lens. Okay, not until it is a fisheye lens, which is going to be like this. It's a fisheye lens, but then all the lens will go like this. Okay, so when it goes like this, when it's on 70, right? So you are from here to the 70 mm. Okay, so millimeter, 70 millimeter. It's going to be that far away. So you can see if I say 70 mm, right? So I put a hand over here, and you can ask me, oh, you said 70 mm, and if I put my hand, I can see my hand, but then you cannot see your hand. It will be blurred because from 70 mm is the minimum focus. You can start focusing things from 70 mm. That's what the zoom lens is all about. Okay, so if you put your hand in front of the lens and you say that you can see your hands, because like you're just putting your hands on your your eyes. You cannot put your hands on your eyes and say that you can see your hand, because the minimum focus from your eye to this one is like, at least it should be like 5 mm or something like that. The distance should be like that. Okay, so if you put anything closer, you cannot see it. It will be blurry. Okay, that's the zoom level, and this is the focus level. Okay, like how far from you can focus. So you have infinity, and then the nearest focus is 0.38 is the nearest focus. You can start focusing from 0.38, and you can go till infinity. So whatever the stops you can do between that is basically like fine-tuning the focus. Okay, so these are the three important components of this camera, or any camera, any camera lens for that matter. So so that's the thing. So lens comes with different namings over here. So it says AFS, Nikkor, 2470 mm, 1:2.8 G, ED. Okay, and N. So there are so many descriptions over here on the lens. Okay, the first thing you hope to understand is like it's a Nikon lens, and this golden bar over here indicates the premium lens, and AFS is nothing but it's autofocus, silent motor. Silent motor is in a sense like when you're doing autofocus on this kind of lens, right? So this is AFD, it's autofocus D lens. So this doesn't come with silent motor here. So when you do that, you will hear key noise. Okay, while it focuses, because the motor here inside that one, inside this lens, will be like a little hard or rough, which means like when it's controlling through camera, right? So it's gonna make some noise. Okay, but the noise level here will be reduced because of the silent motor in the S component here. Okay, so that's one of the important understanding about any lens before you purchase. Okay, the second thing about the lens is the zoom range. All right, so if it's a prime lens or a fixed focus lens or a fixed zoom lens, it's going to have only one value here. Okay, 50 mm. But here we have 2470, which means like the minimum mm you're gonna zoom with. When you start the zooming from is 24 to 70 mm. Okay, so if you see this one as well, this one is also a prime lens, and it is from 105 mm, right? That's what it says, 105. So this one starts from 105, and this one starts from 50, and this one starts from 24. So these are the different combinations you can have a lens. Okay, when you're having lens, right, you can have different combinations. One, you have a fixed eye lens. One, you have a local zoom lens, like little nearby to little far away, and then you can have a telephoto zoom lens. Okay, so zoom lens comes in two flavors. One is like a normal zoom lens like this. Okay, and a telephoto zoom lens. Zoom lens in telephoto starts from somewhere around 100, 150, 200, just goes there. Okay, so in that case you can go for it. You can go for telephoto, and you can go for a prime lens if you are taking pictures of people, which will really look good if you are taking a picture of people, because the advantage of prime lens is that the next component of the lens, of any lens, is the aperture. The the minimum amount of aperture is around 1.4 in Nikon and 1.2 in Canon. Okay, so but 2.8 means is the maximum amount of opening you're going to get in any lens. Okay, so this lens opens up to 2.8. Okay, and this one's open up to 1.8. Now if you want a zoom lens which does 1.4, I'm sorry, you won't get it, because zoom lenses are not made for this purpose. Zoom lenses are made for minimum of, I believe it's 2.8 is the minimum in any zoom lens. Okay, but in terms of a prime lens, right, it goes to 1.2, 1.4, 1.8, because it has like the mirrors are fixed and there is no movement in the mirrors. So that's the reason why we put it 1.8 or 1.4, 1.2 over here. And some of the lenses, like the D lens, comes with this kind of aperture ring. So these are like pretty old lenses where you can control the aperture manually. Normally if you go for any newer lenses like these two, you will not be able to control it manually, because that's something which is not controllable in any of the lenses. But go for this kind of old lenses, right, you have the ring over here. Okay, and apart from this lens, this is a macro lens. Okay, you can see that it's a macro lens. Macro lens are basically lenses which is gonna have a very minimum focus length. So you can see that it starts from 3.1. Okay, and this starts from 3.8. It's 0.38, and this is 31. Okay, so you can see that this is much more keen on the objects. And this one starts from 0.45. Okay, so that's the difference between all these lenses. ED and N is like, it's a nano chamfer. They have installed that. I mean, it's something you're coating on the glass, and ED is some technical term is there for ED. I don't remember. It's pretty much like for your reflection in the sun. I don't remember the exact name of it. So on the sides of any lenses, right, you will have options for the lenses. So it says like MA and M. It's full or 0 to infinite to 0.5 M, and then here's a VR on off. So let's understand what's in this one. Here there is nothing, only for this one. Is there? Okay. So again, in this one there's only one option here, MA or M. Okay. So M or A is nothing but manual and automatic. So when you put it in manual and automatic, right? So now this configuration will be controlled from camera. Yeah, exactly. If you put it manual, right, what happens? Yeah, there is no option of controlling it in camera. Okay, so you're overriding it in the lens level. When you override something in the lens level, right, whatever the settings you have in the camera level goes off. Okay, but if you put MA over here and you control it in the camera, saying that go to manual, then you can do the manual stuff. Now when you say in the camera go to automatic, then you can do the automatic stuff. But once you put it in manual, no matter what the camera says, the lens won't respond. because the lens is the actual guy who's going to do the focusing. And when you say manual as a focus, right, and it's never going to control it from the camera will just ignore it, right? So normally we put it in MRA, and then you control it from the camera. Okay. So in this one, you have more options here. So you have this full and infinite to 0.5. Now what that means is like this is the focus. And normally when you're focusing on smaller objects, right? So you don't want to like do the entire thing. You know how far it goes, right? See, 1, 2, 3, 3 times I will go. So if I'm doing a smaller object, I should be doing like this, right? So if I keep on doing like this, right, it's going to take a long time for me. So what this basically means is like now it's full. Now when you put it 0.5 to now, so what happens is like you can only zoom a little bit. So if you see here, till it will go till 4.5. See here, I'm in 0.045. So after this 5, right? So here it's doing it, and that's it. So after this it will not focus. Okay, it will be nothing. This area will be nothing because we are telling it to stop focusing at this one point of time. Okay, so I can just show you a live example of that, how it actually works. Can you get me the camera? So now I'm just